Here's to the grown-up. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Shh, sorry. Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your Erie agent in Spencer is the Ashley Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 304-927-2175.
Erie Insurance.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
This is Jennifer Board-Nichols at Board Depew Realty. So many things have changed around us lately, and we are all concerned about what the future holds. During these uncertain times, we want you to know that one thing will not change, and that's the service and the professionalism we will offer you at Board Depew Realty. My grandmother started this company over 64 years ago, and one thing hasn't changed. If you use Board Depew Realty to buy or sell your home, you are guaranteed to receive service that is guided by principles like honesty and wisdom and a conscience. Owning a home is the American dream, and that hasn't changed. So let Board Depew Realty show you the way to that dream. Even if the times are changing, principles and service shouldn't. So let Board Depew Realty show you that some things remain the same.
This message comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental Associates, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. I recently did some investigative shopping at 3 local stores in Spencer and found brand name toothbrushes and fluoride toothpaste for $1 each and dental floss for $1.25. That's $3.25 for products that will provide multiple uses toward daily home preventive dental care. That's just pennies a day to brush twice a day and floss once a day. Compared to the current prices of soda pop and energy drinks and coffee drinks, these items are incredibly affordable. Brushing twice a day with a fluoride toothpaste, flossing once a day, and visiting your dentist twice a year can provide a lifetime of good dental health. Phone Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's professional dental care. That's Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Roane County Family Healthcare now has flu vaccinations available. People considered high risk for contracting the influenza virus include infants and children, pregnant women, seniors, people with disabilities or certain health conditions, and those who travel. The CDC recommends everyone 6 months of age and older should receive the vaccine annually. Ask your healthcare provider for one at your next scheduled visit or stop in anytime. No appointment necessary. Conveniently located behind Walmart, our hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Roane County Family Healthcare, promoting health and wellness for the whole family.
Visit the Garden Fresh Market in downtown Spencer. We stock fresh produce arriving daily. Let us create meat and cheese trays or veggie and fruit trays for your next event. Our kitchen is open daily, eat in or carry out, Monday through Saturday, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials available. We also sell fresh flower arrangements at Taylor's Floral. The Garden Fresh Market. Give us a call at 304-927-5109 or stop in and see us at 229 Ripley Road in downtown Spencer. And let's go Raiders! Looking for someone to move dirt for your next project? Call Hall's Excavating at 304-377-3372. We do commercial and residential excavating, so no job is too big or too small. We are a licensed contractor with years of experience. Call us at 304-377-3372. Hall's Excavating. We dig West Virginia.
Did you know Hardman's is now stocking Trex decking? That's right. You don't have to worry with staining your deck anymore with Trex decking. We have 3 colors in stock to choose from, so you can buy it today and install it tomorrow. Ask about special financing options and enjoy your new deck all summer long. Looking to beat the heat and upgrade the inside of your home this summer? Call Rachel in Ripley or Tracy in Spencer about new carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl flooring. Many of these options are in stock and ready for you to take home today. Maybe you want to give your walls their best look? Come in and pick out your new favorite color or have us color match to the one you just can't live without. Our Best Look Paint and Primer in One is your only choice for superior quality at an affordable price. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Although fall weather is beautiful here in West Virginia, falling leaves and brush piling up can turn your property ugly in a hurry. That's when you call on the pros at Hildreth Supply on Arnoldsburg Road. Hildreth Supply has a large inventory of Husqvarna chainsaws and Shindawa leaf blowers to tackle your toughest yard work. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes. Roane County Raider Boys basketball is on the air. Stay tuned for all the exciting play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School basketball is brought to you by these supporting sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, Old Fences Realty, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred Flooring, NV Graphics, Slate Auto and Transmission, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Board Depew Realty, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, Garden Fresh Market, Carpenter's General Store, Poca Valley Bank, Spencer McDonald's, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating, Richard's Lawn and Garden, Kirby Insurance, Hall's Excavating, and sponsoring the player of the game, Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you courtside. Here's your Raider broadcast crew, Andrew Miller and Matt White. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's live streaming coverage of Raider boys basketball action. We welcome you inside the castle at Roane County High School. LKC placement game for the Raiders. Here tonight they will be battling for 9th place. Roane County 6-14 overall on the season, but as we have certainly seen over the last 3 weeks of the season, this team much, much better and much more dangerous than the record would show. Their opponent tonight, though, they are a good one. The Wahama White Falcons coming in with an overall record of 12-8 on the season. First meeting of the year between these two in the regular season. Roane County averaging 46.6 points per game, giving up now just 54.8. That's a drop of 5 over the last 6 games. Roane County in the last 6 contests giving up just 45 points per contest. Wahama on the other side, they like to score and they do it well. 66.9 points per game. They give up 54.6 on the season. Wahama in the midst of one heck of a finish to the season. They have won 8 of their last 10 ball games after starting out the season just 4-6, and they are on a roll with winning their last 4 contests coming into tonight's ball game. My name is Andrew Miller alongside my partner Matt White. Katie Nutter is on the camera for us here this evening. Well, Matt, just as we've said, just about every single game in the last 3 weeks, an opportunity for Roane County to step up and face a very solid opponent from the opposite side of the conference. And as the Raiders continue to improve, they are dangerous for any team. The question is, will we see the South Harrison Roane County Raiders, or will we see the Buffalo Roane County Raiders? We're hoping to see more of the former.
Absolutely, Drew. But I think in that game against South Harrison on Monday, it may have been a little bit mentally taxing because it was such an emotional game and such a high-powered game. This is an opponent in Wahama that, they're a good team. They're better than what their record is as well, because they've played a really tough schedule. They've had a couple of games against Ravenswood, tough games. Wayne, a very good team. They've lost a couple to them. They played some close games with the likes of St. Mary's. The only real blowout that they had was Williamstown, and one of the Wayne games that got out of hand a little bit. This is a dangerous team, very dangerous. They've got tall length. They've got some athletic guards. They've got a big guy that can step out and shoot some shots from the outside, as well as block some things in the inside. And then you've got a junior forward in Sawyer Van Meter who is 6 points away from 1,000 as a junior. So this is a team that gets up. They like to run. They'll press a little bit. I was watching some highlights from a lot of their games on Huddle just right before this game started. They will press, but they will also settle back into a half-court set. They like to shoot the three, but they will get out and run as well. This is a very tough matchup, I think, for a defensive-minded Roane County team. But you've got to do what's got you, these last few games. Roane County's been playing so much better. The defense, they slow the game down, get it into the half-court sets, and then play solid defense. That's what's won them some games here down the stretch. And that's what you have to do with this team. You got to limit that score, like we saw with South Harrison. Can't let them get out and make some easy shots, but you've got to guard the perimeter because this is a dangerous team. But when you do that, you leave yourself vulnerable to second chance opportunities underneath the basket with those two big forwards in Gray, the 6'5" guy, and then Van Meter, the 6'3" junior forward.
So what you're telling me is this is a nightmarish matchup for just about anybody because of the length and the ability to extend their offense out to the outside. You've got the size to match them as far as height is concerned, but it's a different kind of size for us. We like to be inside. We've done a good job over the last 3 weeks of trying to feed it into Keene and Caldwell, and when they're doing things well, Roane County's very dangerous. We saw Keene in the first half against Buffalo play very well around the rim, was unable to make those shots in the second half, We would love to see both those guys get going well, even if they're in at the same time. But if they're doing the 4-minute rotation, you'd love to be able to just feed it in for Roane County. But somebody's going to have to guard outside, as you mentioned, because of the 6'5" Ethan Gray, who can really stretch you. Van Meter, we know, is going to do what he does. So Roane County needs to limit the damage from him and try to eliminate the damage from others.
Yeah, and you've got to be very smart with your passing in those half-court sets. With the length and the athleticism, they will be able to read those cross-court passes. You've got to make sure, that your guys are open and you're not telegraphing the pass before you make it. But, tough matchup. But, Roane County, do what you can do. You got to use that physicality to your advantage. If you can get those rotations, those 4-minute spurts with Keene and Caldwell, and see who's got the hot hand, and then feed the other one in. If we get both of those guys going like we saw against the first matchup with Buffalo, it really opens things up for the perimeter guys to be able to have some room, not only to spot up for shots, but to get some open driving lanes as well. You just got to get out, slow this game down to a crawl and make it an ugly game, and then hope for, a couple of those shining moments to get you over the top.
Another thing Roane County needs to avoid foul issues that hurt them badly in that Buffalo loss. If they can stay out of foul trouble and be very aware of the length defensively of Wahama, so you don't just try to lob passes over top of them. You got to fake high, go low, fake low, go high. Take care of the basketball. Don't get in foul trouble. I'm basically checking off the fundamentals of winning basketball games here tonight. Let's see if Roane County can do it. It's the 9th place game between Roane County and Wahama here in the Little Canal Conference. Break to take for our sponsors. When we return, we'll have your starting lineups and the opening tip. You're watching Raider Basketball on WVRC.
Primary care is like a bridge, moving you from one side where you need vaccinations, screenings, and medical advice to the other where you receive essential care to remain healthy and active. At Roane General Medical Clinic, our primary care team is here to help you cross that bridge to a healthier life. Roane General Medical Clinic. Our providers are now accepting patients and offer care you can trust close to home.
Slade Auto, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Slade Auto and transmission. Slade Auto, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Slade Auto and transmission.
Visit Slate Auto and Transmission, located at 302 Slate Road, Spencer, for all of your car care needs. We offer a wide range of services, including transmission work, new tires and alignments with brands like Mastercraft, Cooper, and Goodyear, regular and modified state inspections, major and minor vehicle repairs. We also have ASE certified mechanics. We appreciate every one of our customers. Call us today at 304-927-2250 to schedule your next appointment. We are open Monday through Friday. Slate Auto and Transmission, quality repairs by people who care.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
We welcome you back inside the castle. We prepare for the Little Canal Conference placement game for 9th place in the conference. Roane County on the eastern side, Wahama from the western side. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. First off, starting with the White Falcons of Wahama.
You got the 5'10" senior guard, Josiah Lloyd. The 6-foot junior guard, Alex Hardwick. The 6'2" sophomore guard, Eli Ricard. The 6'5" senior forward, Ethan Gray. And the 6'3" junior forward, Sawyer Van Meter.
For Roane County, the youngsters, the young crew, 4 sophomores, and one junior in the starting lineup for the Raiders. Cam Compton, boy, has he come along here in the latter part of the season offensively. He's now up to 5.3 points per contest. He's the 5'8" sophomore point guard. Shea Harper, 6'1" sophomore two guard, averaging 8.4 points, 5.1 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and a pair of steals per game. Coben Cottrell, the 6'3" sophomore guard, averaging 10.2 points per game to lead this team. Also, 4.5 rebounds per game, and he leads the team in assists with 3.6. Ian Lance, a 6'1" sophomore guard, averaging 5 points and 3.2 rebounds per game. And underneath, the 6'6" junior center, Grayson Keene, averaging 7.1 points, 6 rebounds per contest for Roane County. Roane County in the home whites here for this one. Jerseys and pants, the Jumpman uniforms, maroon letters and numbers, Raiders across the front of the chest in all capital letters with the Raider R on the bottom of the shorts. Bright red for Wahama jerseys and shorts. Wahama across the front of the chest in all whites. White letters, white numbers, and some stripes down the side in whites. Going to have some special guests here with us midway through the first quarter, Matt. Going to talk to a couple of the Lady Raider players who are off this week. They are working on getting set for sectional tournament play. Talk to them about next Wednesday's matchup versus Wirt County and what could possibly come after that. Very exciting time for the Lady Raiders as they prepare for postseason action.
Lots of possibilities for that Lady Raider team. Very experienced. You got seniors that have been playing since freshman year. They've all been, just a culmination to this moment of a potential. Again, we saw it last year and even the year before, one game shy of making it to Charleston.
Not a bad crowd here in the castle for this Thursday evening contest. Both sides. Most of the Roane riot over there in the student section. Let's hope they are rowdy but under control.
Now they can get as loud as they want right now. The officials, oh, there they are. I was going to say, these guys are taking their time coming out of the locker room.
Grayson Keene will enter the center circle, as will the 6'5" senior forward, Ethan Gray. Again, Van Meter, as a junior, just 6 points shy of 1,000. If he gets that, I imagine we may have a stoppage of play. That's traditionally how people do it, no matter if you're home or away.
Yeah, that's one of those rare things in high school basketball that you want to stop and celebrate that for a minute. Let that kid have his moment.
Ready to go here at the Castle, 9th place contest. And Wahama with the opening tip. Without Zuspan, their starting point guard, they'll rely on a combination of a few. Here's Alex Hardwick pulling up for three, missing, rebound, blocked away by Keene. And Cottrell pulls out the defensive rebound. Boy, Keene in that Buffalo contest, Matt, 6 blocked shots. He leads this team with a pair per game. Really become a rim protector throughout the season for Roane County. Raiders, unfortunately, with the turnover, threw it from front court into the back court. There's an attack. Gray dumps it underneath. Beautiful dish to Van Meter, and that's the first 2 of the game. Yeah, these guys are long and quick.
You see the versatility of Gray on the perimeter.
Roane County throws it out of the pressure. They'll work into the half-court set. Here's a spot-up left wing 3 for Harper. That one misses short. Gray clears into the front court quickly. Van Meter. He'll wait for the rest of the White Falcons. Inside, good look on defense by Cottrell.
They're trying to force that one underneath to Van Meter. You see they're trying to go to him early and often. They're going to get him that recognition very quickly in this one.
The Raiders looking inside for Keene. That one poked away. Roane County has really done a very good job over the last 3 weeks of working into their half-court offensive sets. Here's Harper attacking a couple of long arms of the wall.
I think Hardwick got to that one first. If not, he was going to be covered up by Gray.
Minute and a half gone by in the first. Roane County struggling to throw it in as they'll lob it back out top. Man-to-man defense right now for the White Falcons. Cottrell, he was slow to go against Buffalo, and that's a good sign, Matt, where he hits the first opportunity.
Yeah, especially when you can get a jumper to fall early. That really helps build your confidence.
Raiders will work man-to-man as well. Well, they got Van Meter posted up inside right now. Gray pulls the trigger on a three. And Lance with his second rebound. Roane County wants to push into the front court now. Dumpster picks it up, has it knocked away, picks it up, has it knocked away, picks it up again. He's going to attack. Dumps it into Kane. Beautiful pass. Boy, Cam had to work for that one, Matt.
I almost had that one knocked away 3 separate occasions. They're going to get Lloyd. Josiah Lloyd with the foul.
Well, Lloyd was the one who deflected 3 times against Cam. And you've got Keene at the free throw line. Raiders take their first lead of the ball game. In Roane County, 6-14 on the season. But they are really prepping for a great season possibly next year. You don't want to look forward to next year before this year's done, but obviously with such youth for Roane County, the way they've played these last 3 weeks, hopefully that gives them confidence. Touch pass inside, and I'm not sure that Ricard was ready for that one.
I don't believe he was expecting that pass to come his direction.
Lance will fire it inside, tipped away from Harper, but Keene is right there. One thing to watch is if Roane County can get some looks outside and make a couple of threes, that will build their confidence. No doubt. There's Harper. Drives hard to the lane and reverses it left-handed up and off the glass.
I went from that left side, came up and under with the right, but straight from the front of the rim, just contorting his body to shield that ball.
Boy, they've had some dangerous passes, have the White Falcons.
Now they're trying to get a motion offense coming off of a high elbow screen or a give and go and try to get some easy looks at the basket and forcing that ball in just with the receiver just unready for it.
It's a big play by Hardwick to save it in off of a Raider player. At the basket, Ricard unable to connect. Roane County on offense. 4:35 remaining, first quarter action. Right now, the Raiders doing what they like to do, which is slowing the ball game down, half-court sets. Harper feeling it, and we've got a whistle. And I believe they're going to get Alex Hardwick with the body contact.
It will be his first, team second.
Raiders have had some issues inbounding the basketball. This one lobbed just over the head of Lloyd. Compton attacking, has it swatted away by the 6'5 forward in Gray.
Try to force that one down the middle, maybe get a foul call, get yourself to the free throw line, but Gray, a nice rim protector himself.
And Roane County with the 5-second violation.
Seems a little quick.
So the first 4 minutes going by, we'll see Keene out and Caldwell in.
Quick moving first half of this quarter.
Here comes the attack by Ricard. Misses again. Van Meter misses on the easy putback. Now Lloyd able to connect. And the score now 5-4. Roane County passes over the pressure. Caldwell spins, turns, misses on the 10-footer. And now Roane County going to be whistled for the foul. Well, that's the first foul on Shea Harper. 5-4 Roane County here. 3:30 left in the first quarter. And while we're working and watching on the game, let's take a listen to a couple of the Lady Raiders who have joined us up here in the booth. Well, not our booth, but our vantage point. Happy to be joined by Paige Mealy and Cameron Starcher, a couple of seniors for the Lady Raiders. Obviously, we don't want to bug you guys too much because you guys are being fans right now of the boys team, but you guys have a big game coming up next week against Work County, opening round of the sectional tournament. You guys have defeated Work County twice, but as anybody knows, always tough to defeat somebody 3 times in a season. What has been the prep work for you guys this week without a game all week?
We've just been working on our offices, focusing on open areas that we can look for during the game. And Tim's been working with us on taking the ball to the basket and drawing contact because that's what we need. We need to stop throwing shots up and actually take contact so we can get a foul.
Well, on top of that, Cam, we know that you guys are a streaky shooting team. At times you guys are all on fire. At other times you struggle. Obviously, when you get to sectional tournament play, you guys will need to shoot the ball well. Are you guys just taking a lot of shots this week as well?
Yeah, I think shooting is going to play a big part in winning against Work County. They're always a tough team to play against, but I think we're going to have to score more against them this time.
Not that I want to have you all look ahead, but obviously with 2 wins over Work County and you guys being senior heavy right now, you've been working towards this moment where there's an opportunity to get to this sectional tournament championship. You'd face Ravenswood again, and I want to know how big it was to finally get that monkey off your back where you played a really good team, and down the stretch there was no folding. You guys actually owned and earned that victory. How much confidence does that build for you guys in the postseason?
That built up a lot of confidence, and I think we're looking to beat Work County. We're not going to degrade them, but we're hoping we'll win, and we're looking forward to going back to Ravenswood because the environment at the game was just crazy, and getting to win there was just the best.
Cam, I can't imagine what you're feeling with the opportunity to maybe go back to Ravenswood.
I'm excited.
She's going to keep it PG on there. I appreciate that. Well, obviously, and again, without looking past anybody, the question is you guys were so close last year to making it to the state tournament for just the second time in the school's history. Obviously, there may have been some pressure felt there, but you guys are seniors now. You guys have an opportunity to possibly make a run at the state tournament. Does that enter your mind at all last year versus this year? Are you more confident this year? Are you less stressed about it no matter what?
I think we're more confident this year, I would say. We've worked hard over the summer and this season. So I think that we're prepared and we're more confident than we were last year.
Well, girls, thank you for joining us, and we wish you all the best of luck. We'll be here with you next Wednesday, and the road to Charleston starts next Wednesday against Work County.
It does. Thank you.
All right, that is Cameron Starcher and Paige Mealy, a couple of Roane County seniors, as they are getting themselves prepared for the postseason. And Matt, obviously, we want to wish them the best of luck in that one. They've got a great opportunity this year, but again, you got to win the first one before you win the next one. And as we take a look there, Matt, I want to say congratulations to Sawyer Van Meter as he just hit the basket that put him to 1,000. And again, just a junior is Sawyer Van Meter. So they did stop the play there, and that's a cool thing to do for that young man. And the score now 9-5. Really cool to talk to those young ladies, though, Matt, and get their perspective on what they've been doing, getting ready for next week.
Yeah, we need to invest in a couple more headsets here, Drew.
I should have brought more. I don't know why I didn't.
No, that's it's great to have them come up here and chat with us for a minute. You know, like Paige said, you don't want to overlook anybody. You expect to be favored against Work County, but you certainly cannot overlook that moment just because you're ready for Ravenswood. And like you said, I was incorrect. It was 4 points that Van Meter needed. He got those on that putback.
Well, I know you said it was either 4 or 6 before the broadcast, so apparently it was just 4. Raiders on a bit of a cold snap. Let's see if they can shoot their way out of it. Take the words out of my mouth, Coben Cottrell. The 3 for Coben. Big sign. He has been silent the last couple of games as far as points are concerned, Matt, but he's got 5 early.
Yeah, and he's connected from the outside. That's always a good opportunity. He had a good drive to the basket there while we were, chatting with the ladies.
Here's an attack by Van Meter baseline pull-up. That one misses short.
Coben's attacking the glass, too. That's 3 boards now for Coben.
Roane County trailing by 1. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Raiders have been very good in the half court. They've been very patient throughout the last few weeks. Here comes the attack. Harper again. Well, he does that so well to the left side where he just shields that ball away from the defender, and he's got great touch with that scoop layup.
Yeah, one of the things, if you can clear out that backside a little bit and give him that lane, we saw in that Buffalo game, Shea was having a tendency to drive into traffic. That time, if you can get away and lean yourself away from all of that congestion, he has certainly got the touch to be able to knock that little left-handed layup in.
And it helps that he is physical. He has no problem bumping and bodying towards the rim. 10 seconds left in the first. Here's a deep 3 pulled up by Ricard. And after missing a couple inside, he buries the 3. 2 on the clock. Here comes Cumston at the buzzer. Good if it goes, just a little strong. And we've got a good one after 1. It is Roane County trailing by 2, 12-10. You're watching Raider basketball on WVRC.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in 22. Car broke down and then I felt so blue. I remember what a night.
We had very cold weather in December of 22. Don't let your car break down on you. Be proactive and keep it in the best shape possible. Check your battery, chassis parts, brakes, alternators, starters, wiper blades, rotors, and filters. Then go to Willard Starchers to get the good stuff. Don't break down in the cold. Keep your car running with the quality parts from the professional staff at Willard Starchers. Dial 304-927-2520. Willard Starchers parts can help keep your car running. Well, we've got a close one after 1. Wahama leading Roane County 12-10. Raiders, though, looking to do what they want to do and slow this game down to a crawl. I like that first quarter of action for the Raiders.
Yeah, I thought Wahama didn't get out and try to run near as much as I thought they might. And we didn't see any pressure defense. Both teams just content to settle into their half-court sets and run through the offensive motions and try to get something going to the basket. Wahama did have the advantage 9-5 in rebounds and 2-0 in assists, but Roane County 2-0 in steals. So that tells me Roane County is doing a pretty good job of hanging on to the ball. And right as I say that, Shea travels with it.
That can't be a broadcaster's kibosh. Roane County has brought Sawyer Hunt in, replacing Ian Lance here in the start of the second quarter. Raiders trailing by 2. Here's Gray, left wing 3. That one hits the side of the rim and up over the backboard it goes.
And now we're going to see a little full court trap.
2-2-1 zone pressure. Raiders are bipolar when it comes to this. Sometimes they handle it well, sometimes they do not. Handled it that time very nicely. They've thrown over the trap pressure early in the first quarter. Out top, Cumston, boy, that's overthrown. Luckily, Harper right there. Shea wants to attack, spins, looks out on the wing. Here's a 3, rolls off the rim. Rebound, Cottrell inside, misses, grabs his rebound, puts it back up. Good play by Coben Cottrell, a board and a putback. Here's Van Meter, though, all with a block. His shot is swatted. Cottrell came to play tonight, Matt.
I thought he was going to get caught in the air, but good recovery. Able to knock that one away from Van Meter. I love the attack on the rebounds for Coben Cottrell. 5 now in the ball game.
And that is what we've seen from Cam Cumston for the last 3 weeks, is getting more confident, attacking the rim, and knowing when to pull that ball back behind his head, try to draw contact. That time he did get it against Josiah Lloyd, his second.
It was a pretty clean first quarter. There was only 2 fouls apiece. That one will make 3 team fouls on the Falcons.
Gives the Raiders their lead. Thompson unable to follow it up, but there's Harper for the hustle play. Now Cam back into the lane. His shot swatted, but look at Harper go. And Roane County, unfortunately, as Cottrell goes diving into the brand new scoreboard, he'll slide into it. He tried to save it before he went over and back. He couldn't. Great hustle play, though.
Yeah, you love to see that. You need some of those hustle plays to just try to energize this team.
Raiders by 1, 6:20. Early part of the second quarter, and the pass goes out of bounds. Last touched by the White Falcons. Wahama will bring in a substitution. Lloyd will check out with the 2 fouls. In comes Wyatt Harris, the sophomore.
Well, we talked earlier in the game, this is a Wahama team that doesn't go very deep into their bench. They really, with the loss of their point guard in this one, they'll only go about 7 deep if they can get away with it.
Bump foul on the drive down to the front court. That's on Harris, who just checked in. 4th team foul on Wahama. Raiders wanting to work half court. Harper was looking in at Keene on the left block. Keene was posting up nicely. Now they'll get it on the baseline. Grayson brings it out top. Here comes the attack. Lots of contact, and down goes Cumston again. Cam will be back to the free throw line, drawing foul after foul. That's a big deal early in the first half.
Immediately, that's number 2 on Harris, who just checked into the ball game.
And one thing you're noticing, Matt, if we remember back to the first 5 or 6 games of the season, this Roane County team didn't have an identity. They oftentimes were nervous, it seemed, in pressure situations. They were unable to make good decisions in the backcourt of plays. They don't always make the best decisions still, but they are much more confident when you watch them in the backcourt. They're less nervous about it.
Well, and that's learning on the fly. I mean, normally you would like to see a sophomore-heavy team get some reps at the JV level just to understand, the flow of the game.
It's a big jump. Has not.
It's a big jump when you're going from JV ball up to varsity, and this group just having to learn, as they go, and they've done a good job throughout the season, which really gives you a lot of promise even for the next year or two.
Now you look back to last year, Keene and Cottrell played a big role at the varsity level already. Harper and Lance got JV minutes, as did Cumston. Into the lane, high-arcing layup missed by Hardwick, and there's another rebound by Coben Cottrell.
Attaboy, Coben.
He is racking up the stat sheet here in the first half. Roane County by 2, 3 minutes gone by in the second. Here's a 3 opportunity. It rolls off the front of the rim, and Van Meter saves it inbounds off of a Roane County player. Gray out top. Now here comes Hardwick on the drive. Sorry, that was Ricard. Now a shot put up, and that is going to be Hardwick. He used that jab step, got Sawyer Hunt up in the air, and Saul trying to recover. Got there a second too late for the foul. Ian Lance at the scores table set to check in. And back in as well comes Wyatt Harris. We saw Lloyd in just for a second.
Yeah, we only saw Harris in for a second as well, and he picked up 2 fouls quickly.
And 2 of 2 at the line. Ball game tied now at 14. Pressure in the back court. Now try to toss it over top of Harris, and that one out of bounds. And you see Thompson just like that. I knew better than that. Quickly, Roane County will bring another guard in, and it'll be Nick Taylor to replace Cumston. Boy, Nick's been battling that thumb injury for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. He is a left-handed point guard. Roane County breaks the pressure nicely. Harper wants to attack baseline. Feeds it underneath, inside to Keene. Turn around, 14-footer, switch. Good look by Keene. And a good sign as he's making that one inside.
Yeah, because that's a little bit outside of the range we normally see him take that turnaround. Nice to see that one fall.
Van Meter has it poked away from behind. All the way out to midcourt. Harris tracks it down. 4 minutes left here in the first half of play. Gregg want to attack. Into the paint, looking opposites. Here's Ricard for a deep three. And another defensive board, Coben Cottrell. Here comes the sophomore down the left side. And again, Roane County will set up the half court. Cottrell, though, has it stripped away by Harris and stolen by Ricard. Gray, spot up transition three. That one no good. Back out to Gray again. He'll try another. That one rolls in.
Good hustle play there from Harris to keep that thing alive.
Talked about the ability to shoot the three. Roane County, though, breaking the pressure. Keene at the block for the layup. That's a way to break the pressure and end up with offense.
You break pressure with the pass, way more effective than you do with the dribble.
Tremendous look by Ian Lance on the assist. Raiders back in front by one. Ricard driving underneath. Cut off, back to Gray. He'll try another one. That one hits the backboard, and Cottrell clears it. Lance. Roane County will set up the half court. Coben brings it over towards the right side. Screen set for Harper. I'll tell you, Wahama's doing a great job with help defense. Taylor in the corner, and Taylor is going to be fouled on the three. And that's number 3 on Wyatt Harris, who's played a grand total of about 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Yeah, and he made an important play there on that last offensive possession for Wahama, but defensively, he's just gotten beat off the dribble a couple times and had to reach in on Cam Cumston. That time just a little out of control on the closeout as Taylor shooting that three-pointer from the corner knocks down the first free throw.
Well, you've got Lloyd with a couple of fouls back at the scores table. Roane County set to bring in Sean Caldwell. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half of play. As Taylor connects on 2 of his first 2. Keene will get a breather, and this is what we were hoping for. Both Keene and Caldwell producing in their 4-minute increments.
Yeah, you want to see those guys knowing that if you're getting those rotations, you can give 100% max effort up and down the floor. Taylor knocking down all 3.
Big buckets for Nick Taylor, the sophomore. The 4-point lead now for Roane County. And a timeout coming for Wahama. We'll take it with them with 2:41 left in the half. Raiders lead 21-17.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Spencer is the Ashley Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 304-927-2175.
Erie Insurance.
We welcome you back inside the Castle Little Canal Conference placement game. Roane County from the east, Wahama from the west. The Raiders, again, as far as stylistically, are doing what they want to do here in this first half of play. They are mucking it up, slowing everything down, running half-court offense, running time off the clock, and so far they've gotten great looks inside, and they've utilized a couple of good free throws, and otherwise they're playing great on the defensive side as well.
Yeah, just everything clicking here in the first half for the Raiders. What I'm probably most impressed with is Coben Cottrell hitting the glass. 8 rebounds already. I think that's the most I've seen him have in any game this season. That's a guy, he's a wide-bodied kid. He needs to be out underneath there clearing those boards, and he's doing a fantastic job of that tonight.
8 boards with still 2:40 left. Pick-and-roll opportunity. That was a nice design play as Gray found Van Meter open on the left block. Raiders break the pressure. Lance thought about pulling the trigger. Instead, it'll go to Nick Taylor for 3. And the sophomore buries it. 6 points for Nick Taylor.
So much for that bad thumb.
He's got a good stroke. And he hits a big one. Roane County extends the lead out to 5. Oh, Van Meter gets baseline. Misses the layup, but a foul coming on Roane County.
I think that's pretty good defense by Sean. He stayed straight up.
Well, Coburn was on the high side. He went after that pass. Didn't get the pass that left Van Meter open. Caldwell recovering, helped defense, did a good job. Yet the foul called on Caldwell, just his first. Low fouls for Roane County, just 4 so far in the first half as Van Meter hits on the first. Again, Van Meter, just a junior, topping 1,000 points early in the ball game. A stop play to recognize his accomplishment.
He's got 8 now in the ball game after that free throw.
2-minute mark of the second quarter. Taylor bounced it front court. Now Caldwell looking to attack. Gets by Gray. And Gray kind of nudging Caldwell down the lane is going to be whistled.
Yeah, Gray was just trying to stay in that hip pocket. Sometimes they'll let you get away with a little hip check action that time. Gray called for it. Caldwell, he'll be going to the line. That's 17 fouls. So a 1-on-1 situation.
Harper will get his first breather. That kid rarely comes off of the floor. So when he does, I'm sure appreciates the breather. Cumston back in, so you got Cumston and Taylor both now in for Roane County.
I'd guarantee Shea doesn't appreciate being taken out of any contest at all.
He certainly has the energy and the win. Caldwell connects on the first.
Caldwell's got that number 12 jersey back on. They got the stains out of it from that Buffalo game.
2 of 2 for the junior. Roane County leads by 5 once again, their largest of the first half. Gray working off of the screen. They'll get it into the corner. And back out top to the 6'5", might as well be point guard at this time.
Yeah, Gray has been facilitating this half-court offense, and he's the leading assist man.
A wide open look out top. Missed on the layup, but a foul coming, and that's going to be Caldwell's second. Just a little bit of contact from the backside there, Matt.
I think that's a couple fouls on Sean that he probably didn't fully deserve.
You never know how these officials are going to call games. A little bit tighter here. And Caldwell will check out. At least he's got a smile on his face.
Yeah, you're making an aggressive play, though. You'll take that as a coach, a guy trying to make a hustle play for your team.
All day, every day. 1:30 left in the half. Out top, looking to fire another three. That is Lloyd, and he'll hit. Matt mentioned the prowess from behind the three-point line for this whole team.
Yeah, that time you get your two outside guards on top of that 2-3, they went to the same side of the floor, and that left Lloyd wide open.
Roane County able to handle the pressure again. Now Cottrell attacking into the lane. Whistle coming. And Coach Billy Sussman over there on the side.
We're going to get Coben on the offensive foul.
Well, the official stopped things and looked at him and said, I've got this, Coach.
Yeah, Coach wanted that call, but he didn't realize he was actually going to get that call.
And they did get Cottrell on the extension of the elbow, trying to create some space on that drive. Here's Gray off the pass and screen, missing on the layup. Van Meter with the rebound, and Cottrell, I think, going to be whistled on the backside. He will. That's number 2 on Coben.
It's 2 quick ones.
56 seconds left in the half, and I think that Sawyer Hunt may come in to replace Coben.
Yeah, at this point, you don't want to let Coben pick up that third foul on something silly at the end of this quarter. That's been a really good matchup between Cottrell and Van Meter in this one underneath.
Now Cottrell out as Sawyer Hunt in. And Van Meter perfect at the line, and that ties it at 26 apiece. Again, though, the Raiders enforcing their style, slowing this game down, playing half-court offense.
Like I said, neither team really looking to have a quick trigger. Both teams very very patient on the offensive side, content to let this one slow to a grind.
And Roane County, for fear of a 5-second violation, will call a timeout. 31 seconds left, tied at 26. We will be back.
is a very, very, very fine house.
This is Jennifer Board Nichols at Board Depew Realty. So many things have changed around us lately, and we are all concerned about what the future holds. During these uncertain times, we want you to know that one thing will not change, and that's the service and the professionalism we will offer you at Board Depew Realty. My grandmother started this company over 64 years ago, and one thing hasn't changed. If you use Board Depew Realty to buy or sell your home, you are guaranteed to receive service that is guided by principles like honesty and wisdom and a conscience. Owning a home is the American dream, and that hasn't changed. So let Board Depew Realty show you the way to that dream. Even if the times are changing, principles and service shouldn't. So let Board Depew Realty show you that some things remain the same.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
Rate of possession with 20 seconds left in the half. Cumston holding it out top. Lance looking inside, nowhere to go. 10 seconds on the clock now. Back to Cumston with 9. Inside, they tried to feed it, tipped away.
Looks like a kickball to me.
I agree. Here's Van Meter at the buzzer. Good if it goes, and it does. And a big 3 at the end of the quarter. And Roane County will trail by 3 after 2. Coach Matt Brohard saying that was a kick ball and nobody called it, and Matt, I would have to agree with that one, but nevertheless, Roane County trailing by 3 after 2 periods of play. Take a break for our sponsor. When we return, recap the first half and your statistics. You're watching Raider basketball on WVRC.
This message comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental Associates, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. I recently did some investigative shopping at 3 local stores in Spencer and found brand name toothbrushes and fluoride toothpaste for $1 each and dental floss for $1.25. That's $3.25 for products that will provide multiple uses toward daily home preventive dental care. That's just pennies a day to brush twice a day and floss once a day. Compared to the current prices of soda pop and energy drinks and coffee drinks, these items are incredibly affordable. Brushing twice a day with a fluoride toothpaste, flossing once a day, and visiting your dentist twice a year can provide a lifetime of good dental health. Phone Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's professional dental care. That's Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Spencer Cash Saver is excited to announce that we are now accepting EBT payments through our online grocery site. Go to shop.spencercashsaver.com, schedule a convenient pickup time, fill your cart, then let us do the shopping for you. Give us a call when you arrive, and we'll bring your order right out to your vehicle. The $4.95 pickup fee is waived on orders over $100. So save time and shop online at shop.spencercashsaver.com.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Roane County Family Healthcare now has flu vaccinations available. People considered high risk for contracting the influenza virus include infants and children, pregnant women, seniors, people with disabilities or certain health conditions, and those who travel. The CDC recommends everyone 6 months of age and older should receive the vaccine annually. Ask your healthcare provider for one at your next scheduled visit or stop in anytime. No appointment necessary. Conveniently located behind Walmart, our hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., and Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Roane County Family Healthcare, promoting health and wellness for the whole family.
Visit the Garden Fresh Market in downtown Spencer. We stock fresh produce arriving daily. Let us create meat and cheese trays or veggie and fruit trays for your next event. Our kitchen is open daily, eat in or carry out, Monday through Saturday, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials available. We also sell fresh flower arrangements at Taylor's Floral. The Garden Fresh Market. Give us a call at 304-927-5109 or stop in and see us at 229 Ripley Road in downtown Spencer. And let's go Raiders! Looking for someone to move dirt for your next project? Call Hall's Excavating at 304-377-3372. We do commercial and residential excavating, so no job is too big or too small. We are a licensed contractor with years of experience. Call us at 304-377-3372. Hall's Excavating. We dig West Virginia.
Did you know Hardman's is now stocking Trex decking? That's right. You don't have to worry with staining your deck anymore with Trex decking. We have 3 colors in stock to choose from, so you can buy it today and install it tomorrow. Ask about special financing options and enjoy your new deck all summer long. Looking to beat the heat and upgrade the inside of your home this summer? Call Rachel in Ripley or Tracy in Spencer about new carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl flooring. Many of these options are in stock and ready for you to take home today. Maybe you want to give your walls their best look? Come in and pick out your new favorite color or have us color match to the one you just can't live without. Our Best Look Paint and Primer in One is your only choice for superior quality at an affordable price. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
We welcome you back into the castle at the half. Roane County trailing the Wahama White Falcons 29-26 in the 9th place game for the Little Canal Conference. Well, we've seen battles throughout the last 3 weeks. This one, no different. It was the White Falcons getting out to an early lead. Roane County fighting back. They took the lead and did not relinquish the lead until the final shot of the second quarter. Roane County held a 5-point lead multiple times in the second quarter. And right at the end, a tie ball game, and then Roane County unable to get the final shot to fall, and it ended up with a play for Wahama's Sawyer Van Meter, who went over 1,000 points in the first quarter early. He buried a 3 at the buzzer, and that's the first lead the White Falcons have had since mid to late first quarter. But again, as we mentioned, Roane County has an MO. They have a style they want to impose, and I think that for the most part, the Raiders did do that as they slowed it down, went half-court set, got good looks, made some good looks, and battled defensively. Really impressed, obviously, as Matt was, with Coben Cottrell on the defensive boards. And they limited, I think, the damage from the outside for the White Falcons. Although they hit a few, Roane County limited that damage, and that's why we're so close here at the half.
Sorry, I was just watching a little bit of Braxton and Work County. Kid from Braxton hit a three-pointer with about 2 seconds left. They Work County brought it in and heaved one 3/4 court. Went in, but it was waved off.
Oh.
Sorry, a little distracted there. It was a good game going on in that first quarter. Good game going on here, too, Drew. Where Roane County doing a fantastic job here against Wahama. They narrowed that rebounding margin, actually evened it up 12-12 with a good effort in that second quarter. Ball movement for both teams has been pretty good, 6-3. The advantage for Wahama in assists. And Roane County doing a good job of not turning the ball over. They've not only allowed one steal in that first half and produced 2 of their own. It's been a lot of interior defense for both teams. 3 block shots for the White Falcons and 2 for the Raiders. Balanced scoring, again, as we've seen all year long. Coben, he was the leading scorer with 7 points. He had 8 rebounds, a steal, and a blocked shot. And then you had Nick Taylor with 6 points and just a few possessions, knocking down some free throws and then hitting a big, long jumper. After that, you had Grayson Keene, 5 points and a block shot. And Shea Harper with 4 points, a rebound. You had Cam Cumston, 2 points. And you had Sean Caldwell, 2 points and 2 rebounds. Ian Lance with a rebound and 3 assists for the Raiders. For the Falcons, it was Sawyer Van Meter, 13 points and 6 rebounds in that first half. And then Josiah Lloyd with 8 points, connected on a couple of 3-pointers. And you had Alex Hardwick, 2 points, a steal, and a block shot. Eli Ricard with 3 points, a rebound, and an assist. And then Ethan Gray with 3 points, 2 boards. He had 3 assists and 2 blocked shots. So add it all up, and you got a narrow margin, 29-26 here at the half. Roane County trailing as we get ready to start second half action.
Well, Matt, you mentioned low turnovers. Roane County averaging almost 17 per contest. If they start holding onto the ball better, this could be an extremely dangerous team. They've been sloppy at times throughout this season. Wahama with the possession to begin. They're going to work to their leader, Van Meter, inside, missing on the shots, and the 9th board of the ball game for Coben Cottrell. Coben working off a screen, 15-footer. I like they got him open early. Now a loose ball on the floor. Harper takes it, finds Lance cutting, and Ian will once again slow it down.
And Shea must have been blood time for him as well. He's wearing that 32. That must be the universal jersey.
Universal blood jersey. Raiders with possession. That was a lazy pass for Wahama. Here's an open 3. There's another one. The leader on the team is Ian Lance in 3s. That's number 34 for the sophomore. And Roane County ties it immediately. Looking inside for Lloyd, and somebody for Roane County reached in.
They're going to get Compton. Nope. They're
going to call Lance on the reach.
Okay.
Maybe they say that Compton got all ball.
Well,
and Ian came in from the side.
You can tell by Cam's reaction he thought he got all ball, but
Lloyd hits the first. And Compton just realized that it wasn't on him. He said, oh, okay. That is number 2, though, on Ian.
Lloyd knocks down both of those free throws. 2-point lead now for the Falcons.
Lance over on the wing left side. They'll lob it all the way to the right side. Cottrell ever aware, looking inside. Gets it back from Keene off a screen. Cottrell just a little strong on the shot. You saw Keene flying in.
Keene, good effort there, just mistimed that one a little bit. That thing caught back rim. It took a big bounce.
Now Gray off a screen, gets to the left side lane, misses the layup. Long rebound, though, tracked down by Hardwick. No good on the shot. Here's another rebound. That's 10 for Cottrell. Tobin in double figures with rebounds now. No, lob it across, dangerous pass, and Van Meter got the tip of the hand on it.
Cam was open initially. Roane County didn't see that cross-court pass.
A lot of 6-foot-plus length on those red jerseys to go through.
Yeah. You gave them that extra split second to read and react to that one as well. If you're going to make that cross-court pass, got to be very decisive with it.
I'm not sure what's up with Hardwick. He'll have to check out. He was holding on to his side of his head, so Harris back in for him. Thompson losing the dribble out top. Needs some help, lobs it over to the right side, tipped away, and it'll stay with Roane County. Boy, Wahama, you said it before the game, Matt. These guys are long and quick.
Yeah, that's Ricard. He's 2 possessions now where he has nearly gotten to that ball. Fortunate for Roane County that it wasn't turned over.
They're just looking a little disjointed here offensively. You need to get back into their rhythm.
Yeah, just get back out top and rerun your offense.
Harper looking opposite. Good ball movement. That'll leave Lance open for 3. Too strong, and the rebound cleared by Van Meter. Harper, boy, he almost took that one away from the backside. Here's a deep 3 for Lloyd. Wow. Well, there's no range that they didn't like.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's what we saw the other night against Buffalo, a team that was knocking down threes from way beyond the stripe.
Harper has it knocked away, picked up by Keene. Here's a left wing 3. Looks good, it is. Good answer by Cam Cumston.
And he finally got that ball rotation. That thing got to the free throw line and look opposite.
Well, what a move, go to the basket by Gray. Well, he's 6'5", and he is basically a guard.
Yeah, he definitely has plenty of guard skills to go with that tall frame.
Lance and Harper playing catch over on the right side. Ian dumps it inside, and that one tipped away from behind. Gray got those long arms in and poked it away. Raiders with a couple of subs set to check in. 4:40 mark third quarter. Van Meter spins in the paint right side. Bumped, no call, and he'll get the shot to fall off the glass.
Tobin did a good job staying straight up and down. Van Meter's one that initiated that contact, and the official let it go. But a good concentration to get that one in.
Here's Cumston, steps into the 3. Off the side of the rim, Van Meter clears it. Now Nick Taylor and Sean Caldwell ready to check in. And then I saw Caldwell come off the bench right after Gray's drive. Caldwell maybe just a little quicker off of defensively. There's a drive and dish. Harris in the corner, and he'll hit. Just like that, the lead up to 9 and a timeout. For Roane County, 3:53 here in the third quarter, 41-32, the lead for the White Falcons.
Although fall weather is beautiful here in West Virginia, falling leaves and brush piling up can turn your property ugly in a hurry. That's when you call on the pros at Hildreth Supply on Arnoldsburg Road. Hildreth Supply has a large inventory of Husqvarna chainsaws and Shindawa leaf blowers to tackle your toughest yard work. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Well, we've seen now the prowess outside the three-point line offensively for Wahama. You had Van Meter at the end of the first half, but since then you've had Lloyd from way downtown. You had Harris drill one. So they're starting to shoot the ball better, and, of course, Coach Matt Brohard needs a timeout as the lead has expanded to 9 for the White Falcons.
Yeah, they've connected on 7 three-pointers now in this ball game. Roane County's done a pretty decent job from outside, 4 of their own. You know, it's been I mentioned that good battle between Van Meter and Coben Cottrell. Van Meter's got 9 rebounds now to go along with his scoring. I believe he's got 15 now.
Cottrell already in double figures on the rebounds, looking to try to make it a double-double. He was the big offensive scorer for Roane County in the first half. Raider possession off of the timeout. Good ball movement for Roane County, trying to keep the zone moving. Taylor, right wing 3 for Nick. Swift, another one. Oh, the moment is not too big for the sophomore. He comes in, and he's got 9.
He's probably got the most minutes per minute played right now. He has been only in for about 5 possessions and has 9 points.
Lots of movement. That's going to leave Lloyd open to the lane. He'll miss the layup. Another rebound for Cottrell. That was Caldwell, though, defensively made the play.
Yeah, good challenge on that one at the rim by Sean.
Ball tipped in the backcourt. And saved by Taylor. Look at the hustle by the sophomore. We're calling the Bulldog. Thompson. Up on the right side. Harper. Challenge. Boy, that could have been a foul right there. Harris just pushing into Harper. Into the corner, left side, Taylor. Thompson looking out top. Roane County again refusing to take a bad shot. Thompson attacks into the lane. Layup just off the rim. Rebound cleared by Ricard. Cam was looking for that contact foul again. Didn't get it. Gray attacking. Bumped on the way to the basket. That's going to be number 3 on Caldwell. Raiders have cut it back down to 6 with 2:25 left in the third. And Gray at the line for a pair. Misses that one way short.
Looks like may rush that free throw a little bit.
That's one of those I've got to step away and reset my brain. See if it works. It does. 1 of 2. Roane County down 7. White Falcons going to go man-to-man now. They were in zone the last offensive set for Roane County.
Well, let's see if we can get some screens going up there at that high post. Maybe get something going to the basket, something easy.
Gunston pushes into the paint, dishes it underneath. Caldwell loses it. Back out top, smart decision. Cam spins in the lane. The hierarchy layup is good. Woo!
Nice little dribble drive spin move there by Cam Gunston. Soft touch, leaving it on the rim.
Lead down to 5. Roane County, boy, they have been this way for basically the last month. They'll get behind. They're not going away. Couple times they've made it over the hump. Couple times they've just been short in ball games. All these coming against tremendous basketball teams. Wahama receiving votes in the latest poll. Lloyd gets baseline. He'll try to force one up. That one no good. Rebound couldn't be held on by Harper. Went right through the hands and right through the wickets.
He and Sean both attacking that rebound. That thing got on the floor. Just not quite able to corral that thing.
Hardwick checking back in for the White Falcons. Minute 20 left. Quick 3 pulled, no good. Rebound, Van Meter underneath. And he'll muscle it up. Smart decision there by Sean Caldwell with the 3 fouls.
Yeah, he just pretty much had to let that one go. Couldn't afford to pick up that 4th.
Raiders trail by 7. Harper looking inside. Feeds it in, and we've got a whistle, and that's a good battle between Gray and Caldwell. Gray from the backside with the push.
Yeah, good job there by Sean battling underneath. He got low, he got wide, and he got Gray right on his hip. With just nowhere to go but over the top.
Probably a good foul on Gray because Caldwell was going to be right at the block. Speaking of at the block, off of the screen, Coben Cottrell with the layup opportunity, fouled on the shot. That's going to be Hardwick, who just checked back in.
There was a good pass on that inbound as well. Unfortunate that Cottrell couldn't quite get that one to fall.
Well, Coben misses on the first free throw.
Settle in, bend them knees. Follow through.
Sound like my father. 59 seconds left in the third. Second for Coben. That one too strong. Overcorrected on the second one. Empty possession for Roane County.
Maybe I should have yelled a little louder.
White Falcons leading by 7. 45 seconds remaining. Staying on the perimeter at the moment. Here's the attack. Here's the defense by Caldwell, though. Good help defense for Sean.
Nice little swipe on that one.
With Hardwick down in the backcourt. Roane County with numbers. Feed it out top. Shea attacking. Harper to the left side. Beautiful scoop layup again. And I think they're going to stop play and check on Hardwick. On the loose ball, Hardwick may have taken a shot. And he will check back out. He just came back in after apparently taking one off the side of the head.
That poor guy, he's been getting knocked around like a pinball in this one.
Now another good take to the left side, though, for Shea Harper. And he's been very good from that side of the lane. 15 seconds left in the third. Roane County is trailed by 9 here in the second half. They've got it to 5. Harris gives a look. Inside it goes. Lloyd pumps, pulls up, off the rim. Rebound inside. Dunston grabs the hold of it, and that's how the third will end. Got a good battle brewing here into the fourth quarter. Roane County trails by 5.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to shop local and come see me at our fully stocked warehouse, Honest Fred's Flooring. We're located at 373 East Main Street, Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. At Honest Fred's, you'll find the latest trends in floor covering, carpet, vinyl, tile, hardwood, and the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We install everything we sell with the best customer service in town. Financing available, so call me today at 304-927-8082 or check us out on the web.
Take a small drive to big savings. HonestFreds.com.
Here we go with the fourth quarter of play from Roane County High School. The Castle. Been a good game throughout. Roane County has led by 5 a few separate times. A very quick 9-point advantage here in the third for the White Falcons. A timeout for Roane County. They came back into it, cut it down to 5, and that's where we stand as we enter the final stanza. 44-39, Wahama.
Yeah, Roane County did a good job of weathering that little barrage that extended that lead out to 9. Settled in defensively. Lost a little ground on the rebounds. 20-17 now in favor of the Falcons. 8-6 in assist. But Roane County still doing a good job of limiting those steal opportunities. We saw Ricard almost get a couple of them, but Roane County up 3-2 in steals and 3-2 in block shots favor the Falcons.
Pair of point guards, Thompson and Taylor both. Keene, Harper, and Cottrell as well. Keene attacks into the lane, muscles it up off the rim, or off the glass, sorry. He's done that a few times from right in front of the basket. Here's Gray, though, attacking, gets by Keene. Misses on the layup. Van Meter with the rebound, and Harper from behind. No, they're going to get Harper. I forgot he's wearing 32 now.
Yeah, you just got to flip-flop those numbers.
Shea with the reach, and Van Meter, who's been perfect so far at the line, will set back at the charity stripe for a pair more, and he misses the first one. Roane County to within 3.
It's been a very good battle. We thought this would be a tough matchup, but Roane County has come out, played very well so far in those first 3 quarters.
One thing to note, though, if you got Gray out top, Keene is probably going to need some help defense in there. Gray just incredibly quick with the dribble.
Yeah, he has the ability to get in the lane against those bigger defenders.
What he does well, though, is get by Gray of his own. Roane County working the perimeter. Compton jumps, hops over in the corner left. Here is another 3 for Nick. And Nick is in double figures. He's cut it down to 1 with his third 3. And he was fouled on another one in the first half, made all 3 free throws.
Whoever wrapped up that wrist needs to do it every single time because he's been on point.
Van Meter attacking. Keene with the help defense out top to Gray. Misses the rebound. Coben Cottrell, a beast inside.
Rebound number 12.
And Roane County will set up the offense. Chance to take their lead back. Long cross-court dish over to the corner right. Back out top. Pass to the foul line. Got there after being tipped. Cottrell opposite into the left corner. Thompson just looking so patient. Raiders will work it around the perimeter once again.
That's fine. Just rotate it around. Reset your offense.
I know where to go with it. Gives it back out to the guards. Thompson going to reset. 2-guard front now. Cottrell steps back, fires the 3 on the wing. That one misses. And the rebound tips into the hands of Wahama. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. No-look dish inside. Van Meter and Cottrell had to back off, so he has not to pick up the foul.
That's Gray's 5th assist.
Taylor bumped over on the wing, picks it up,
Hands to Harper. Shea going to square up a three. High off the glass. Good. Almost said high off the glass. But it looked for a second like it was heading there. Instead, it went right through the basket, Matt. What do I know? Tied at 47 apiece now.
It's that number 32 jersey he's wearing that's got you all kerfuffled.
I am absolutely. Lloyd looking to attack and dish. Back to Gray, back to Lloyd. Top side three, good. Man, oh man. Lloyd's hit a couple of them in the second half. The threes are coming down quickly.
Yeah, Lloyd's got 4 now in the game.
The White Falcons able to find the mark from the outside. Inside Keene, there's another on Gray. Boy, Keene and Caldwell both are causing some problems on Gray inside. They're both being very physical on the post-up.
Well, just like Gray maybe causes a mismatch on the other end of the floor with his offensive ability out on the perimeter, stretching those bigs. Well, he has to go back down and guard these guys down in the low post. I give a lot of credit, Keene and Caldwell both really working Gray over down there, making things very difficult.
Inbound pass. Here's a three for Cam Preston. Roane County matching 3 for 3. First it was Shea. This time Cam Cumston ties it again at 50. Inside Gray on the block, trying to find a teammate. He finds Hardwick over in the corner, misses the three. Another defensive board for Cottrell. Raiders have another chance to take the lead back. Led for the majority of the first half, have trailed for the entire second half. Harper on the left side. Shea thought about the drive, instead brings it back between the circles. Nearing the 4-minute mark of the contest. Cottrell working on Van Meter, out top Taylor. Raiders again staying incredibly patient offensively. Caldwell looking inside the paint, couldn't find it. Out top, Cam Cumston, back to Cottrell. Cottrell. Cumston over to Taylor left side. Nick out top, and we got a whistle and a shove coming here on Lloyd. And that was a great offensive set leading to a foul.
They're going to get Hardwick, I believe, on that one.
They will get Hardwick instead.
And what a job, though, just working through your offense. Guys keep moving without the ball. Eventually, you're either going to cause some kind of commotion like that where you get a cheap foul on somebody, or you're going to get an easy look at the basket.
Harper struggling to find somebody. Roane County might need a timeout. Instead, Cottrell comes to grab it. Out top, Taylor. 3:35 left. 50-50. Harper attacking into the paint. Misses a shot. Foul coming, though. And that's going to be Ricard on the foul. Harper just earning that one.
Just pulling his way to the basket. He did a good job. Instead, we saw him a couple games ago duck that shoulder. This time he looked like he was going to, and then pulled straight back up to avoid that offensive foul and forced that one on Ricard.
Assistant coach Nate White, very busy the last two possessions. Out there with the towel, drying things off. 3:30 left in this one. Roane County can take their first lead since late in the second quarter. As Harper with 2. First one, swish through. Roane County back in front for the first time. It's about 30 seconds left in the first half.
They just way to battle back. Had that 9-point deficit in the third. Harper knocks them both down.
They squared both up. Roane County by 2. 3:30 left in the contest.
So watch those back cuts. Good help there by Cottrell.
If the Raiders can stay out there on these really good shooters.
You just can't let somebody get away from you off the ball, because that's where they've done a lot of damage.
At least if you can challenge the threes when they're there. Lloyd, he's going to fire one from the right wing. Misses. Oh, wow. Over the back was missed on that one. Sean Caldwell got just pushed from behind, and they did not call that. That was a very bad miss.
Very bad. Bad timing for that one as well for Roane County.
White Falcons tied at 52. You got to play through it. Caldwell baseline left.
Good job. Just keep running the offense.
Continue to work for an open look.
Guys, keep moving without the ball. Go set your screens. There you go.
Caldwell rifles it over the head of Cottrell.
It was the right look. He just airmailed that one a little bit. The pass was there, but
he's been in the weight room. Too much stuff on that one. 2:30 left.
Sign him up for the shot put.
2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're tied at 52 apiece. What a ball game. The car drives and dishes into the hands of Van Meter. Back to Lloyd, right wing three. Golly. Hand in the face even. Compson recovered nicely, Matt. But other than blocking that, what else can you do?
Well, nothing. I mean, team challenged that one as well as he could. Just a better shot. Lloyd, 5th three-pointer of the ball game.
Roane County trailing by 3. Harper working off of the screen to the lane, and a foul on Lloyd. Harper will head back to the line.
A little head fake to the left side and then cut back.
Nice quick move.
Found himself with a wide open lane. Lloyd, though, good recognition on that backside, just to even make a challenge on that one to keep Shea from having a wide open layup.
First free throw rims out, though, for Harper. Still a chance to cut it to 2 with 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining. Second up and swish. 55-53. Raiders need a good defensive set here. Gray will rock it across the timeline and a timeout coming for Wahama. We got a good close to this one coming. Stick around, folks. Break to take. We'll be back.
New. At Jack Garrett Ford, new work trucks available with Redding Classic 2 detachable service bodies. The highest quality service body in the industry. Check them out today. Jack Garrett Ford's New Year's sale is going on now too, with super savings on quality used cars and trucks. And now accepting special orders for new Ford vehicles. Don't miss out. Visit Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer today.
Well, we're under 2 minutes left in this ball game. It's been a great one throughout. I don't know how many times, Matt, you and I have said that for the last 3 weeks. But this Raider team battling against a very good Wahama program. The Raiders led the majority of the first half, trailed the majority of the second half, took the lead back about the 4.5-minute mark, and they trailed by 2 as we wind down. Raiders need a couple of good defensive sets. And again, they had one the last time with Cam Compton recovering and challenging a 3, but Lloyd, man, that kid has been on fire in the second half.
Yeah, he's just knocking down some big shots at some very opportune times. You know, Roane County's done a very good job, though, overall defensively. This is a very high-scoring team that averages nearly 70 a game. But Roane County above its average on the offensive side as well.
Inbounds to Lloyd. He'll look opposite. He's got Van Meter on the block, and he'll muscle it high off the glass. Again, Cottrell, you just got to take your medicine there, and he did. Don't want to add insult to injury. Minute 30 left, still a 4-point game.
Yeah, you're positioning there on that one. You're running the risk.
Here's Caldwell attacking from the left side. Harper, that time, handed the ball off. Caldwell, straight line drive, and a beautiful high-arcing layup attempt. 57-55. Roane County down by 2. Nearing 1 minute left in it. Harper out top, guarding Ricard tightly. Now Gray. Back to Ricard. Now working that 3-guard weave. Hardwick looking to attack. Gets to the elbow. Gray over on the wing. Picks up the dribble and a timeout. Good defense for the Raiders there, Matt White.
Very good defensive set. They're pressuring those guards out top. Beautiful job.
Just a 30-second timeout. And I think Wahama was a bit out of sorts, by the way. Roane County was playing tight defense.
You got enough timeouts left. You might as well use them. You can't take them home with you. So you want to try to save every possession here. If you're Wahama, you've got a 2-point lead. You don't need to necessarily have to score. You're almost trying to run enough time off and force Roane County to have to go into that, foul and free throw game. But Roane County with only 3 team fouls, so it's going to take a couple of possessions if Roane County has to get into that situation. before they can force the 1-1.
46 seconds on the clock. You can play a little bit of defense here if you're Roane County. Look for a steal or a mistake by the White Falcons before you have to start fouling. Caldwell will guard the inbounds of Gray. He'll find Lloyd in the corner right now. Cumston will foul. So Roane County will choose to start fouling quickly.
Like I said, you're trying to make up some ground. You've still got to commit 3 more before you hit that 1-1 situation.
Now the White Falcons will move down the sideline right in front of their bench. Out top, Hardwick looking to get away from Taylor. Nick's going to reach in. That'll be number 5 on Roane County. Yeah, that's the one bad part about a very low foul second half. When you need them, you got to hustle.
You've gotten 2 fouls here, and 5 seconds have run off the clock.
Gray moves to the far side. Thompson going to hold and foul there. And that's number 6. Thompson thought he had 5. I don't know what he was thinking.
Well, just
maybe he still thought he had that foul from the first half.
On that last possession there, they actually had 4 on the board, up on the scoreboard. But that was only Cam's first.
So Cam, not worried about it now. Yeah, he's picked up the last 3. Or the last 2, sorry. He thought he had 5.
Well, he got 3 out of the last 4.
So Roane County gets up into the 1-1 with just a total of 5 seconds off the clock. 1-1 for Lloyd. And he'll roll the first one in. Well, he's probably not the guy you want to foul, but you got to foul quick.
I think most of these guys here for Wahama can hit free throws pretty well, so you pick your poison, just hope that maybe Lloyd misses one.
There it is. There's the miss. There's the rebound by Caldwell. 1 possession ball game, and Roane County coach Matt Brohard sprinting down the floor to call a timeout. We'll take it with him. Be right back. 35 seconds left. Roane County down by 3.
When the heat starts to rise, pick your perfect chill at your Spencer McDonald's. We are now offering our iced carbonated drinks. Try one of our 3 new flavors, Fanta Wild Cherry, Fanta Blue Raspberry, or Coca-Cola. Stop by today at your Spencer McDonald's. We are proud supporters of all Roane County athletes. McDonald's, I'm loving it, and so will you.
35 seconds remaining in the ball game. Best case scenario for Roane County as they finally got to 17 fouls. And Josiah Lloyd, who's been a killer behind the three-point line, hits 1 of 2. Sean Caldwell, a big defensive board, and now the Raiders can work what they will. Again, you don't have to have a 3 right now. You can work into a good look for 2. Cut it down to 1 if you can.
If you're going to do that, you want to work kind of quickly. If you're going to either try to get something quick to the basket and take that 2-point opportunity, you want to try to get it hopefully within the first 10 to 12 seconds. If you get past that, the clock starts running down a little bit. Maybe you slow it down and just try to hope for the last shot. I would say you try to get that 2-pointer as quickly as possible, or just whatever the first open good look that you get at the basket, you can take it.
Well, if you can't get that, you need a 3 by probably 10 seconds to work for a possible offensive rebound. Harper will trigger it inbounds on the far sideline. Into Cumston. Raiders will work this offensive set. They'll get Harper. Looking to dump it into Cottrell. Cottrell muscling his way in. Shot up and good. Lead cut to 1 with 21 seconds left. And another timeout for Roane County. So they got the basket, Matt, after working just about 14 seconds. And that was a strong move to the basket for Coben Cottrell. Give credit to Van Meter for not fouling on that play. That would have been a big play for Roane County. So you still got 21 now on the board, and you can foul quickly.
Yeah, that was a good possession. I like the work of getting Cottrell low into the post. I've been hoping to see a lot of that throughout the entire year. That's a good time for that one to pop up. Cottrell and Van Meter, man, that's been a really good matchup. So, you've still got plenty of time on the clock. Maybe you try to press here a little bit, maybe try to get an early quick steal. You're going to get Shea Harper guarding the ball with Taylor and Cumston out here on the guards.
The Ricard inbounding. Ricard running the baseline. Finally gets it into Lloyd, and boy, Roane County almost had a tie up there. I cannot see what the possession arrow shows down there. The foul whistled on Caldwell.
Not sure we've really had very many jump balls in this one.
Not at all. That foul is number 4, by the way, on Sean. Looking for at least one of 2 here if you can get it. Lloyd, though, has been tremendous in the second half.
Yeah, he's knocked down 5 3-pointers in this ball game.
Run into the 1-and-1, swish. 2-point lead. Still a one-possession ball game, even with a make here. Second for Lloyd. That one good. 2 of 2. 3-point advantage. Roane County with possession. Might have to look for the 3 now. Into the front court. And Harper will call the timeout with 15 seconds left. Well, Matt, at this point, you do have to go quickly to the basket if you're going to go for 2. Otherwise, maybe you use this time to set up a good look for 3 with about 8 seconds left on the clock because you give yourself a chance for a rebound
Yeah, if you don't get something to the basket in 3 or 4 seconds, you're going to be forced to take that 3. Maybe set you up something where you've got an initial look of a high screen out around the free throw line and maybe try to get somebody going to the basket. If that's not there, roll around that backside and maybe try to get somebody out at the top for an open look at a 3-pointer.
Raiders on the bench right now, and you can see Coach Brohard with the dry erase marker in hand.
I wish I had some binoculars. I got a pretty good look. I just can't see quite that far away.
We can zoom the camera in, but even from the angle we have, he's got it way low on the ground there, so nobody else can tell. And again, you've got options right now. If you look out there, Cumston's been shooting well lately. Cottrell has the ability to shoot the 3. Shea Harper has been great from 3 the last couple of ball games. And again, you've got Nick Taylor in there who's hit 3 of them in this game.
And don't forget, you got Caldwell out there. That guy can shoot from outside as well. He's maybe not,
not your first or second look.
Not your first option, but remember that game last season? It was JV action, or year before. As a freshman JV action, Sean hit a 3-pointer at Ravenswood, fading away from the corner to win that one.
Inbounds to Cumston with 14 on the clock. Taylor left wing. Out top Caldwell with 10. Harper right side.
Still plenty of time.
Cumston looking to drive. Backs up. He'll pull the 3. Good! Oh my goodness! At the buzzer! Cam Cumston has tied it at 60 apiece. Wow! He pumped twice, he got the defender up, and he drills the 3-pointer.
I think they're double checking here on a mix-up of the 3 on the scoreboard.
It's 60 to 60.
It's 60 to 60. We know that, but they're just making sure that old Patrick down there realizes what the score was. Big shot.
Pat was so excited he hit the button 4 times instead. The Raiders with Cam Cumston at the buzzer. And what a play by the sophomore as he pumped twice, got the defender out of the way, and ripped one through the net. We move to overtime.
What a finish. That was a great job of just settling yourself, getting that head fake, taking your time, setting the feet. Didn't rush it. Beautiful shot there from Cam. What a well-executed play as well to free up that shot. You just breathe new life into your program with that one.
We go to overtime. Reset the clock to 4 minutes. And we will go at it here for the first overtime period. In the center circle, Sean Caldwell and Ethan Gray. Well, this Raider team just will not quit on any ball game. Wins or losses aside, this is a very dangerous basketball team going into sectionals. Ready to go for overtime. Rebound tips into the backcourt. Now Taylor nearly steals it. Lloyd grabs it in the backcourt. Into the front court comes Gray. And everybody recovering into the front court. Lloyd, the last to get down there.
A good retreat on that defensively by Coben. He was a little bit of a disadvantage. It was 2-1, and he was able to stall that one out and make Wahama come back out and reset their offense.
Looking for screens out top. Ricard with the jump pass. Van Meter into the hands of Gray. Gray looks for a screen. Here's the pick and roll. Beautiful look. They've done that a couple of times. The last time in the first half, though.
And Gray has just been the facilitator of this offense. 7 assists now.
Raiders trailing by 2 to begin this final period. Tungsten had a quick look for a second. They'll feed it into Harper. Spins high side, layup up and good. And a charge called. Wow.
I don't know about that.
Not much contact on that one. Well played, though, defensively.
What a good sell.
That was a good sell on that one. I disagree with the call, but
it was like a WWE guy taking a punch and then just falling flat.
Yeah, you can see where that comes from. Coach Matt Brohard, hands behind the head, looking to the skies, saying, what do I got to do to get this on my side? Under 3 minutes remaining. Oh, here's Terry with the basketball. Here comes Gray to the foul line. Underneath, he's got Ricard. Layup good and a foul. So the basket good. The foul on Shea is his 4th. And a three-point play opportunity completed. So the Raiders will have to work from down 5 here. The comeback kids, can they do it in overtime? 2.5 left. Here's a pass into Taylor at the block. Shot blocked, though. Boy, Ricard with a tremendous defensive play.
Yeah, it was good recovery from behind, able to swat that one away from the shorter Taylor. And Nick has played some big minutes in this one.
Raiders need a defensive stop. 2:15 left in the game. And here comes a moving screen out top from Ricard as Taylor gets hip checked. That will help the cause for Roane County. Just the second foul on Ricard. Raiders need a basket here at the 2:15 mark. Player control foul, so no free throws coming yet. Dunston into the front court. Looking elbow right. Harper. He'll attack. Dish in the corner. Here's Cumpston for 3. Off the back rim. Rebound on the backside by Van Meter. Van Meter into the front court. Picks up the dribble into the hands of Gray with under 2 left. Caldwell's got to be careful. He's got 4. Harper tried to step in front of the pass, and Shea is done. Well, you can't afford to wait a whole lot longer there, Matt, but I hate to see Shea in there trying to get that loose ball. Ian Lance will check in for Harper, who has just fouled out with 1:51 left in the overtime period. Well, at least they've got 5 on the board. And it is 5 on Harper. So a great battle for Shea here. And an ovation for Harper as he will check out with 1:51 left. Ricard at the line. 1 plus the bonus. Actually, no, Roane County with 10. And that'll help as Ricard misses short. We keep it at a 2-possession deficit. Second for Ricard, good, 1 of 2. And the lead is 6 for the White Falcons. 66. Caldwell left side looking to drive baseline, cut off by Gray. Here's a 3 left wing. That one's short, long rebound, tracked down by Hardwick, and I think that's going to be it for Caldwell. He was just trying to attack that loose ball and got there a half step late.
Yeah, long rebound, trying to track that one down. Again, Yeah, Sean's pretty much all his fouls, they've been hustle plays.
Absolutely.
You're okay with that.
Great night for Caldwell. A great night for a lot of these Raiders as Keene will check back in. He is well rested now. I mentioned when he came out at the 4-minute mark of the fourth, he was exhausted.
Yeah, he was battling hard. He and Sean both all night. They have been going toe-to-toe with Gray underneath and really been doing a good job just making him work for every possession.
First free throw stays on the rim. Again, still just a 7 or 8 point advantage. You got 1:34 left in this ball game. Lots of time for the Raiders here in overtime. But an 8-0 run to begin overtime will not help the cause for the Raiders.
Well, you got a couple decent looks at the basket, and that time just an errant throw.
Dangerous pass, and that one was taken away. Here's Lloyd. And the White Falcons are going to force Roane County to foul here. Van Meter holds on to it. Hardwick dribbles out of some pressure. Dumps it to Gray with 1:05 left. And now Cottrell will come and foul. And the Raiders, boy, they didn't have offense to start this overtime, and that first play where it was a foul and a bucket for Van Meter, and that has caused Roane County some problems. The Raiders haven't been able to find the mark here.
Van Meter knocked one down, and then Ricard was the one that got fouled on that and one opportunity. Team pulls down the board.
No. 0 for 2 for Gray. Roane County still has a chance. Here's Lance, wide open, left wing three. Way strong, though, on that one. Underneath, though, Keene takes the loose ball. Out to Cottrell for three, and Coben buries it. Hold on to your seats here, folks. We are not done yet with 47 left. 68-63. Timeout to take. We'll be right back.
McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
A big hustle play by Grayson Keene to keep an offensive possession alive. A three by Coben Cottrell. And Roane County not done yet with 47.5 on the clock. The Raiders trail by 5, 68-63 here in overtime.
Yeah, just keep battling. These guys are not going to give up on a play. They're not going to give up on a possession. Certainly not going to give up on a game. Still within reach. It's at 47 to go, 5-point lead. If you get a steal, who knows what can happen. But if not, continue the foul game, put them on the line. Come back down, try to get yourself a good offensive possession.
Keene will guard the inbounds of Ricard. He'll get it in quickly to Gray, and now Lance with a quick foul. And Lance, at the last second, grabbed the jersey of Gray, and I think that avoided the intentional foul.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, everybody knows you're trying to foul, but you got to make it look like you're making at least a semi-play on the ball, or don't extend the arms like you're going for a push.
Able to handle the first one. Gray missed two the last time. You're hoping for that again, and he doesn't miss on that one. Still a two-possession lead at the moment at 6. Raiders need a miss and a board, and they don't get it. Gray hits 2 big free throws. Raiders need 3s. Into the front court, Keene. Looking for Cottrell out top. Coben pulls from way downtown. Back rim, rebound, tipped, and controlled underneath by Ricard. Roane County reaching in immediately. Thought that was going to hit the back iron and fall through.
He took that high bounce, and when it does that, you never know what can happen. Just rolled off the side of the rim.
Ricard ready for 2 here with 36.8 left in overtime. And there's the first miss. That will help.
If they can get this second miss, get the rebound, maybe a quick outlet, because if this one goes through, they're looking to pressure full court.
Second free throw, that one in and out. Rebound Cottrell. Roane County into the front court, left wing. Lance hands it off to Cumston. Roane County doesn't have much time. Lance off a screen, shot up, no good. Rebound Keene inside, misses the shot. I think Ricard got a piece of it. Wow.
Well, Gray got a piece of that three-point attempt. Keene, though, with the rebound. Big athletic play there from Ricard. I think he may have gotten a piece of that shot from the slightly taller Keene.
Yeah, I thought Keene may get a shot to fall or a foul. Didn't get either. 21 seconds left. And as Jamie Raffa said, the ball don't lie as Lloyd misses the first. Just a little gap in that door. Still open. Not closed yet. Second for Lloyd. Good. Lead is 8. Raiders must hustle. Keene front court looking opposites. Lance looking to attack. Into the paint. Layup up and good. Lead down to 6 and a quick foul with 10 seconds left. And that foul on Cumston, who thought he had 5 about 5 minutes ago, now has 4. And again, you got to hope for misses here. This could seal it. And Lloyd, boy, he was so good in that second half. And here in overtime, he's missed a couple but made a couple as well.
He's got 15, 22, 24, make it 25.
Lead back out to 8. 10 seconds left. Taylor into the front court. Cottrell over to Cumston for a deep 3. And, I was going to say, why not at the buzzer? What a ball game, folks. The Raiders, man, they are a battling team. And they are a battle-tested team on top of that. They fall in overtime, though. Final score here tonight, 73-65. Break to take for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the ball game, give you your stats, and your Willitsey Starcher Auto Parts player of the game after this.
We've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels and Spencer at 304-927-5680 today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
NV Graphics has proudly been serving Roane and surrounding counties since 2013. We are located on Williams Drive in downtown Spencer, West Virginia. We offer screen printing, embroidery, custom apparel, team uniforms, signs, banners, trophies, and awards. Does your school, team, or league need help with fundraiser ideas? Then give us a call. 304-927-6466. That's our specialty. NV Graphics, open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Closed for lunch daily from noon to 1. Supporting local small businesses help directly support your kids in the community. Give NV Graphics an opportunity to earn your business. Thank you.
Sports builds character. Character that follows us all through life. It can lift us up in grand emotions when we reach the pinnacle of success. We all can envision the agony of defeat. Both equally build character. Old Fences Realty believes in character. Working hard to achieve that pinnacle of success takes sacrifice, training, and long hours. When putting your property on the market, please remember the company that possesses that character. List with Old Fences Realty.
And go team!
Your bank shouldn't make you feel like you're on an assembly line. It's about you, your family, your future. That's why you're gonna feel good about Polka Valley Bank, because people have been feeling good about us for over 100 years. Bottom line, we have all the services of a big bank, but we're local. At Polka Valley Bank, our decision making is local. Our people get to know you and call you by name. It's a relationship with a bank that you can feel good about. See us online at polkavalleybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The world of healthcare. There's a lot to take in, decisions to make, and costs to consider. You can count on the primary care providers at Roane General Medical Clinic to steer you through that maze of information for the best possible outcome. Our team cares for patients of all ages, infants, children, teens, adults, and seniors, as guides to good health. Roane General Medical Clinic. Our providers are now accepting patients and offer care you can trust, close to home.
Slade Auto, you're so fine, you blow my mind, Slade Auto. And transmission. Slade Auto, you're so fine, you blow my mind, Slade Auto. And transmission.
Visit Slate Auto and Transmission, located at 302 Slate Road, Spencer, for all of your car care needs. We offer a wide range of services, including transmission work, new tires and alignments with brands like Mastercraft, Cooper, and Goodyear, regular and modified state inspections, major and minor vehicle repairs. We also have ASE certified mechanics. We appreciate every one of our customers. Call us today at 304-927-2250 to schedule your next appointment. We are open Monday through Friday. Slate Auto and Transmission, quality repairs by people who care.
Stats Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Raider athletics, school, and local events. We have served the community since 1940, and our customers' satisfaction is our #1 priority. We offer free local delivery and mail-out services. Stop in and see our great selection of giftware, including evergreen flags, Swan Creek candles, a new line of purses, and much more. Stats Pharmacy is located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. Please call us at 304-927-2980.
We welcome you back inside the Castle Little Canal Conference 9th place game. Wahama outlasting Roane County in overtime, 73-65. There is, in my mind right now, and I'm not seeing a lot of high school basketball across the state this year, but I don't care. There is not a team more battle-tested than Roane County right now, getting ready to go into the postseason. This Raider team has grown by leaps and bounds. This Raider team may be one of the more gritty Raider teams than I've ever seen. They just refuse to go away. They make big plays down the stretch of games to keep things close, to keep things going. They just, throughout this last 3-4 weeks, Matt, they haven't been able to get over the hump, and they're playing tremendous teams at the same time. And these losses are going to become victories at some point, whether it's this year in the postseason or next year. They are ready to be a great team. They just haven't been able to get over the hump, but I really just, the way the Raiders played here tonight, top to bottom, everybody contributing in a big way, nobody making those big mistakes that you saw in the first part of the season, everybody playing more confidently. Just it's hard to not really root for this team and like the way that they are getting better. It's just the wins aren't there right now. It's just what it is.
Yeah, and that's, the growing pains. Like we talk about this young team that's learning on the fly, and what better way to learn than seeing some of these really top-notch programs throughout double and single A. We've seen the likes of the Charleston Catholics and the Ravenswoods. Now Wahama's a good team. We've seen South Harrison. You've had to deal with Webster County. These are a lot of really, really tough opponents that have been through that fire. These guys, the Roane County Raiders have not. Now they have. So you just continue to, you continue to learn. You continue to learn each and every day, each and every practice, how this team works together and how they facilitate their offense, what they're going to hang their hat on, which has been play tough defense, slow these games down. You don't necessarily want to get into a shootout all the time. There is the capability there. We saw that tonight. This turned into, a bit of a track meet, and we might have lost it in that last 40 yards.
Absolutely. That's the way to look at it. And I'll ask Coach Burrard about this. First half of the season, you're working on the macro. Right now, you're working on micro. You're working on little things here and there that could get you over the hump from losses to wins. But again, you could just pick apart little things. Other than that, you couldn't look at anything major that said, "Oh, this is why we lost this game." They just shot the ball well in the second half. Lloyd got open a couple times, and then after that, the Raiders were able to get hands in the face. He still made them.
Yeah, he made good shots.
Yeah.
If you're playing good defense and a guy makes a shot over you, oh well. Your efforts there, you can control that. Yeah, there was probably a couple of calls maybe down the stretch that I know, Roane County faithful didn't really agree with, but you can't control that. You just have to go out and play the next possession and, understand that how a game is going to be called and just adjust your game accordingly. And overall, the possession, Roane County's possession of the ball, I thought was very good in this game. We didn't turn the ball over a ton. This was a Falcons team. It was very quick on defense. We did a really good job of protecting the basketball. It was a 3-3 margin in steals. Now there was a few unforced turnovers, but those are going to happen, and it's no big deal. Interior defense down the stretch was pretty clutch for Wahama. They finished with 6 block shots, 3 of those in that last quarter and overtime period. It really helped them, kind of propelled to this victory. Roane County, though, had 4 guys in double figures, including sophomore Nick Taylor coming in.
What a game.
Hitting some big shots. Like I said, his points per minute was extremely high in this one. Coben Cottrell rebounding the basketball. He did a wonderful job using that wide frame and athletic ability, and that was a tough matchup with Van Meter. That kid, he's a very good forward, a very good inside guy that can step out and hit some shots. Just a couple plays here and there is all it took for Wahama to seal that victory. The balance scoring, like I mentioned, Cam Cumston, who hit that big shot at the end of the fourth to force overtime, he finished with 13 points, a rebound, an assist, and a steal. And you had Coben Cottrell with 12 points and 14 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block shot. You had Nick Taylor with 12, three-pointers. You also had an assist, and you had Shea Harper with 12 points. He had 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Grayson Keene with 7 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, and a block shot. Sean Caldwell, 4 points, 3 boards, an assist, and a steal. And Ian Lance with 5 points, a rebound, and 3 assists. It was the duo of Lloyd and Van Meter. They combined for 49 points. Lloyd had 25, including 5 3-pointers, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And Van Meter with 24 points and 12 rebounds and an assist. Ethan Gray, he finished 10 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 block shots and a steal. He had Alex Hardwick with 4 points, 2 rebounds, a steal, and a block shot. Eli Ricard, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocked shots. And then Wyatt Harris with a 3-point bucket and a couple of assists. And added up, and Roane County falls in overtime. That's a very good Wahama team.
We're joined up here at the table by head coach Matt Brohard. Coach, my goodness, this team is so easy to root for. This team is gritty, determined, and they are confident now. They were not that way so much in the first half of the season, but this group is a different team than they were in the first half. At the first half of the season, you're working on the macro, as I said. You're working on big things. Right now, you are tooling it down to the small little things that take a overtime loss into an overtime victory and taking a 6-win team into maybe a 12, 13, 14-win team. I can't get enough of this Roane County team, even in losses, the way you guys played here tonight. This was not an easy matchup for you guys as far as their length. And Gray is kind of an X factor. He didn't score a ton, but he distributed so well. But, man, your guys played, again, so hard and never quit.
Yeah, man, and, tonight, Wahama, they've won 12, 13 ball games on the other side of the LKC, which is no easy process. As a good basketball team, man, we're doing we did everything right tonight. I mean, there was not really any major glaring issues. We battled back there. The forced overtime, they ran 2 sets beautifully out of timeouts, just like they were instructed to do. Got good buckets on it. It's first time in overtime this year. I don't think, as much as we stressed it, I don't think they realized the importance of striking first in overtime. With a 4-minute period, once you get down, you're really in catch-up mode at that point in time. And we were a little slow there, a little lethargic to start overtime. I don't think they realized what the situation was really. But, man, these last couple weeks, man, they're doing everything they need to do to win basketball games. It's just we don't know how to do that quite yet, if that makes sense what I'm saying. But, once again, man, I tell them every time after these, proud of them, love them, whatever, and they're doing everything they're asked to do. They're getting better. If you can't tell a difference between game one and game right now, then you need to get your glasses checked. But it's one of those deals, man. We're all back next year.
Yeah.
And we're all back, and these guys got to realize that they got to stay tight, got to continue to work, get in some work this offseason. The future's bright, guys.
Yeah, these kids are not stupid. They know that they've been playing top 10 teams throughout the last 3-4 weeks. Yeah. They understand they're getting better. So even in losses, they're not just disheveled from that, not disheveled, but disheartened by it. It's almost like it just gives them more motivation to try to knock these guys off. Coach, you had 4 in double figures here tonight. You spread the ball so well. I thought that Coben Cottrell had been silent offensively the last couple of games. I felt that whether he thought it himself or whether you guys talked about it, he came out with a different fire. He almost had 10 rebounds in the first half.
Yeah, I think he and Van Meter ended up having a pretty big night, but Coben, I think, kind of took that as a little bit of a challenge. That was his matchup, and he came out a little bit fired up. Van Meter was physical, and Coben knew he had to match that, and I think that's why you seen the rebounds the way it was. And we matched up well on the offensive end. We had some matchups we liked as far as spacing things out, beating some guys off the dribble. We were able to take advantage of that at times. But yeah, Coben came out. He had a little different look in his eye tonight, and he had a good ball game.
I hope that continues for him because he'll be a very necessary part of that. Real quick, Nick Taylor, man, that young man, we call him the Bulldog.
Nick, man, he's worked hard all year, and he's waiting his time. There were a few little things that he need to work on, a few kinks he need to work out at the JV level, man, and we got about 3 weeks ago, and it's like, okay, Nick's ready. It's Nick's time, and he's taking advantage of every opportunity that he's got, and he's going to be a big part of what we're doing going forward.
Well, you're back to that switching Keene and Caldwell. I mentioned at the 4-minute 20 mark of the fourth quarter, you subbed Grayson out, and he was flat out exhausted, as was Caldwell when he came out. You're giving these guys those spurts, and they rewarded you tonight with great play inside.
Yeah, the bigs did well. Grayson that wasn't a good matchup for Grayson with us going 50 at all, and Grayson did a good job, but that just wasn't a good matchup for him, so we went a little more Sean at times, especially when they were really pushing the envelope, giving the ball to 32, forget what his name is, and trying to let him get downhill. We had to go back to Sean in any of those situations that he was being ball dominant.
Well, Coach, again, as you say, you never like losing, but, man, there are bad losses and there are better losses, and the last few have been better.
I felt way worse after losses before, guys, and it's kind of an odd feeling. Like at the end of the day, it's a loss, like we say all the time. But man, it's going to catch fire. It's going to spark one of these days, and I'm ready when it does.
You got an easy one to finish the season next for Wednesday. I'm not sure who scheduled your schedule this year, but you have played in the last 9 games 7 ranked teams, and you're getting ready to face the best team in the LKC next Wednesday in Williamstown.
Yep, we're going to go with playing better competition makes you better for the future. That's all we're going to go with right now.
Well, Coach, again, a great effort here tonight, and we'll see you next Wednesday at Williamstown.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Head coach Matt Brohard. In overtime, Roane County falls to Wahama 73-65. One final break for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we return, we'll dish out the player of the game and wrap things up here tonight. Oh, what a night. Late December back in 22. Car broke down and then I felt so blue. I remember what a night. We had very cold weather in December of 22. Don't let your car break down on you. Be proactive and keep it in the best shape possible. Check your battery, chassis parts, brakes, alternators, starters, wiper blades, rotors, and filters. Then go to Willard Starchers to get the good stuff. Don't break down in the cold. Keep your car running with the quality parts from the professional staff at Willard Starchers. Dial 304-927-2520. Willard Starchers parts can help keep your car running. We welcome you back inside the castle. Well, I tell you, Matt White, that's when you talk to Coach Brohard. We've interviewed that guy for 3 straight years now. He has a different feel about this team. I know nobody probably that hates losing more than him, but his perspective on this group, I think, has been very much changed by the last 3 weeks.
No, it has to.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, the effort and determination that they've been coming out here with each and every week, each and every game. It's got to give you hope, especially knowing such a young group and so many guys. All these guys will be back next year.
Overtime loss, 73-65. Roane County now 6-15 on the season. Boy, Matt, it's 4 in double figures. You got your work cut out for you here for the Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game Award.
Not to discredit anybody's effort in this one, but I thought Coben Cottrell, 12 points. It was 14 rebounds for me.
Yeah.
There's been games where I've seen that guy come out 1-2 rebounds. He needs to be doing that every single day. And it was a fantastic night for him. 12 points, 14 rebounds, assist, steal, and a block shot. And then Nick Taylor. I mean, come on.
You got to do it.
The guy comes off the bench as a sophomore, knocks down 3 triples, gets fouled, knocks down 3, 12 points off the bench. And give one to Cam, too. Might as well. The dude hit the buzzer beater to send it into overtime, 13 points for him. So, Cam Cumston, Coben Cottrell, and Nick Taylor.
Hey, John Penna, Willard C. Starcher, if ever I did see one. Again, we are back in action next Wednesday. I mentioned that we would be with him at Williamstown. We will not. We will be in the opening round of sectional tournament play for the Lady Raiders right here against Work County on Wednesday. That's a 7 p.m. contest. We'll be on the air with pregame coverage at 6:50. That'll do it for us here tonight. 73-65 in overtime. Wahama defeats Roane County. For our entire broadcast crew, Katie Nutter, our camera person, Matt White, color commentator, and statistician, I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful night, everyone. You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Boys Basketball on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Boys Basketball has been brought to you by these supporting sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, Old Fences Realty, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred Flooring, NV Graphics, Slate Auto and Transmission, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Ward Depew Realty, Norman L. Daniels, State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, Garden Fresh Market, Carpenter's General Store, Poca Valley Bank, Spencer McDonald's, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating, Richard's Lawn and Garden, Kirby Insurance, Paul's Excavating, and sponsoring the Player of the Game, Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more exciting play-by-play action with Andrew Miller and Matt White. Roane County High School basketball broadcasts are a production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.